Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Wendy Rowley. This is the series, The Tones of the Heart Tones playlist, episode 4, and the title is Why? Let's see. Okay, I'm going to get out of the way, and I hope the sound is good. The little audio mic doesn't go up a lot. It sort of makes me nervous. Okay, here we go. Oh, I tilted too. Okay, sorry. Oh, good day to you, dearest beings of light, Alien of Cosmic Service, Pleiadian Mother of Sound. Have patience with this one. Realize she's doing all this alone. The recording, the taping, the artwork, the websites, the Great Global Healing Party, and she's getting to the point where she's going to need a little help. And that's coming forward, because this is about to explode. Okay, so that's what we have to say about that. So why? Why are the tones of the heart here now? We've explained several reasons that were mundane. Let's go to the esoteric level. What is the esoteric level? And what are the levels? You have your earthly body material level. You have your spiritual level, often referred to as the astral. And you have many, 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 many spiritual anatomies within that, and energy layers and harmonics and frequencies, and going up until you are at the heart field level. And in the heart field level, you enter the creational realm. And in the creational realm, you then go forward and enter, and this is high heart creation. It's not the creation of the mundane, it's the high heart. And at the high heart level of creation, you have the esoteric. So the esoteric is the deep meaning and purpose behind things. It's the high spiritual understanding. It is the deeper wisdom. This one's in the background thinking, oh yeah, you go to high school, then you go get a college degree, and then you get a master's, and then you get a doctorate. And it's not until you pay all that money to a doctorate that they actually tell you why. That's exactly another way of saying it. You just get more information. If you were to go through the Akashic records, you got the earthly level, the spiritual level, just like we said, and the heart level of information. And the heart level is the high esoteric. And you get the why. So that's a beautiful metaphor for understanding that way. And there's reasons for that, both in education and in your spiritual nature, so that you get used to ideas and concepts, that you integrate them, that you begin to practice them, that they become part of your consciousness, and then they are you. They are part of your knowing. That's how it works. That's how you become experienced and wise. That's why you are having experiences here on Earth, to become experienced and wise. Okay, so at the high esoteric level, now that we understand what we mean by that, why are these tones here now? At the very highest esoteric level, there are reasons for the tones of the heart are very profound. And most people doing this kind of work do not come out on the web and say this. And this one's a little nervous about this. So please be kind to her about this, because she did not want to go on the web. It took her 2 years to get out there. She didn't want to do it. Scary thing. People are pretty mean out there. And people have been known now to go out and do violent things to people when they get upset that they don't like what someone else is doing. And that's a very concerning thing for a woman. So please be kind to her. Okay. So the tones of the heart come in to women, and you all do this as a group. It's group work, because the old Christ healing spirit body with polarity in it no longer is needed. It's part of an old epoch of time of your previous experiences, and it has served its purpose. It gave you enough friction, left and right, good and bad, angel, devil, right and wrong, just all the polarity that you've had to go to the point where you got to the heart and you said, please help us. And it has served its purpose because you did that. So the gamma ray belt appears, as we said, the shift change time begins, and the old Lemurian epoch is taken off. And that polarity Christ spirit healing body that everyone has, and we're going to explain that in a minute, is changed. So what is this Christ spirit healing body? Now let's go away from the idea of religion. This is not a Catholic thing. This is not a Hindu thing. This is not any religion thing. This is the level of your spiritual nature and your soul. And at that level, the word that humans have adopted most to describe this kind of a healing energy is the Christ healing. And because the greatest example you have had in your recorded history of that kind of healing was through the Master Yeshua back at the time of the Christ in Jerusalem. So if this word lights you up and you go into religious pictures that you have things you need to heal in, then drop it and pick your own word. And we're going to do that right now for this work, for this one. We're going to call the evolutionary healing body, the evolutionary spirit healing body that you all have, the evolutionary spirit healing body. And we're going to change it to evolutionary forces instead of Christ healing forces because it'll be more understandable. So we're asking this one to drop the terminology, if she would be so kind. So anything that's out there already, can't change it. But going forward, the new word will be evolutionary. And that's purposeful because that word does not usually light people up. Lighting people up means, oh my gosh, I don't feel good. Something's going off in my higher self's energy field of my earthly records. And the word is brought up a charge of something that I need to look at or be healed. But if in my fibers of my being, if it's at the top, let's say fibers go out to the edge of your aura and come back to you. They don't go beyond your bubble. Only resonance does. And so that thought, that feeling, that stuck energy is going out. If it's only on the top, it's out there, it's their fault. If it starts to curve and go back, it's both of our faults. I have a problem. And when it goes into the central column, into that heart energy, it's ready to be healed. So your interpretation of words is going to be very different depending upon where that disharmony is for you in your energetic spiritual anatomy. So the best thing to understand, how is it you have the ability to heal? When you are coming into an incarnation, you come as a soul down and you come in and you hook in first into an evolutionary healing spirit body. Then you hook around and you go into the heart field. And then you hook around and you go into the regular spirit body. And then there's a little more things that go on, and then boom, you are come out of the wind of birth through your mother and you're born. And that's sort of a quickie way of energetically describing the soul's descent into a human. So we're going to change the word to the evolutionary healing spirit body. So the old one you had from ancient times to now has served its purpose. And at the great shift, it changes to what's called an evolutionary harmonic healing body, an evolutionary resonance healing body. Now, there will be more understanding about that in the other series called The Sacred Sound of Women, or Women's Sacred Sound, or variety. Same title, different ways of expression. And you're going to get the meat of more of healing, frequency, harmonics, tones, and things in that. But this is more about the tones of the heart and explaining them and getting deeper into that. But these two playlists often we have so much information, we have two playlists that are overworking at the same time, and we often suggest people listen to both. This is the new duo series of playlists. So the resonance and harmonic evolutionary healing body that is coming in has amazing things within it. And we're going to tell you that in the next episode. Peace be with you, your daily loved. Expect benevolence in all you do, and we bid you do. Hello, this is Dr. Wendy Rowley, and I'm going to end this episode because there's a lot to contemplate in it. Thank you. Peace be with you, and see you in episode 5, which is going to be, what are they about? Okay.